Hello, welcome to another episode of our Adventures of Zira for TDOG. Let's go ahead and get into this. Whew, we are here. Yay!
Hello,
Hey, how's it going?
everybody.
Cool. So we are going to be playing our game of the Adventures of Zira. Obviously, where we left off last time, she was in a bit of a pickle. So they were trying to figure out how to get to Menzoberranzan. But the main issue that she was going to have was getting through the mouth of Methdoom. Okay, that's where the Drow have their outpost at, and they would sure be found out, and they would be taken in. So,
That
thumbs up.
sounds good, but we still have the lag.
Okay, just not there. Yeah, so there are Drow in the outpost near the mouth of Methdoom, and it would be that they would find her and they would take her in. So that is the problem that they're going to run into. But they were able to figure out somewhat of a plan. I think they were going to try to sneak their way in to Methdoom. So Methdoom is the city, and the mouth of Methdoom is where the opening is, and that's where the Drow are hunkered. They have like I said, an outpost where they collect slaves that are brought from the trappers. I don't know what I call it.
Traders.
Traders. So basically, the traders that travel through Laggard Dive, and let me see if I can actually get pictures for you. But yeah, the travelers that travel through Laggard Dive and they go up and down, they basically collect people and different kind of creatures and things, and they sell them to the Drow at these outposts so that they can gain something, either gold or trade
Favor.
favor. Exactly, pretty much.
We always want to stay on the Drow's good side. But
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, and Zira and Kwando and somewhat Toggle were working
Toggle
together.
ran off.
Yeah, Toggle ran off. He was pissed off. Um, he ran off, and so there was also something going on. So they were in a room, a private room inside the Sesum Stool, and they were planning out this map, going through the map and trying to figure out what their route would be and how they'd go about it. But somebody was kind of fiddling with the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then you guys found out that there was somebody in the Sesame Stool that obviously wants you, because being a fire genasi, she is worth something down here. It's like kind of a rarity stuff to be seen, and I'm sure that they would pay a pretty penny and stuff for her. So one of the trappers, the
Traders.
traders, thanks, I have to write it down. One of the traders and stuff, they want to kind of put out a challenge in Javers. So in Sesame Stool, there's a room called the Javers, and basically you can challenge other traders. Tra- traders, you can challenge other traders for whatever they have,
Mm.
and that's exactly what they're doing. So they're trying to take Zira from Kwando and Tato, or not Tato. What am I doing?
Toggle.
Toggle.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm on.
Long day.
It has been a long day. I blame it on my two others, Pete little ones that are running around,
Yes.
and hopefully have gone to bed.
One was
So,
passed out for sure.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've spent my mental game, and I'm like, okay,
Might actually have a shot tonight.
I know. I'm like, whatever, you win. Let's go ahead and just get through this. But yeah, so yeah, she has to. And part of this Javers challenge is basically there's just a knife on a table in the center of a room, and that's all the weapons that they can do. No magic or anything. So I kind of feel bad for my wife because she's playing a ranger, and I don't know how well like she does with the hand-to-hand combats. So
Well, if I can use my agility for the thrown weapons, I'll do okay.
got you. So let's go ahead and go to it. Anything you wanted to say? And just to warn you guys, if my computer just all of a sudden turns off, then we will be right back. We are trying out a new thing and stuff. We're running on Twitch, and so we're trying to get going with that a little bit. But I know how computers work, so it's a new thing, and hopefully we can get it going a little bit better.
Yes.
But yeah, I can really already tell it's like my computer's like, what are you doing? I don't want to move too much. Cool. We're gonna go over to the battle map. There we are. Okay, so like I said, that you're able to see what appears to be a table in the center of this room. Okay, and actually go into this is Zira's. I have Zira's stuff. How are you feeling? Are you ready?
Well, I'm not in the best position that I could possibly be in going into a crazy battle, but hopefully the dice will be rolling in my favor.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I don't have any grit points. I
Sit there with a good shot on it.
not too far off my
Really?
max health, but yeah. Thankfully, I got rid of all of my exhaustion.
Yeah.
So I no longer am rolling at a disadvantage.
Oh, congratulations on. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible DM. The things I do to you, like I feel bad. Like I'm starting to realize that like I'm like, oh, you have to fight without weapons. You have to fight with exhaustion +5.
Yeah.
-5. You have to blah blah blah. This is a, you know, I'm more on the story than I am on like
Yeah.
making it a fair fight. Like I'm not trying to, but
I think it's been kind of that shift over to DC 20 from D&D because like with D&D when we were playing, I was at a much higher level. I could take a few hits, and now it's like, oh yeah, you get hit twice and you're basically at 0 health.
yeah.
But like I said, thankfully I was able to take that bit of a rest. What I really need is like a solid, just like safe zone, long rest. Everything can be recharged and replenished and everything, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. Hopefully not too long, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
Let me just go ahead and throw these guys up on there.
Cool. So these are the 3 cool cats that we're gonna be fighting against.
I try to step up my game a little bit, but I feel like it kind of gets in the way sometimes with all the board pieces and stuff. Yeah, these are the fellas and stuff. The fella just straight ahead and stuff, he looks at you and he says to you, Kwando. He says something like, are you ready for this challenge? Then she's mine. He says it kind of in Underdark, which you understand. Okay? She's mine. She will belong to me, and I will gain whatever I can from her. Do you want to do this, or do you want to just hand her over?
I look over at Kwando.
He is ready to go. Okay. You get better at like.
I'm just gonna look at this guy and I'm gonna speak to him in Undercommon and be like, I belong to no one.
Kind of snarls. We'll see about that.
Then I cast my magic missile. That I don't have.
Yeah.
I don't care about rules.
He kind of goes on about how like Kwando quickly tells you, turns to you, and he says, "Okay, this should be a somewhat balanced fight, maybe. I've seen you. I've seen what you can do. Okay, you can handle your own. Okay, I trust in you. The thing is, it's all right to be near the knife, but don't feel like you need to get it. All right?
Okay.
Because that is what everybody will be always goes after. Is the knife. So maybe to play it, we'll play it. We just need to get one of them down. If we can knock one of them down, then we will win."
Okay.
Kwando kind of yells out, "Then you know that what the agreement would then be. You want her? Well, I want you then." He kind of points at them. "If we win, then that's what we get." The fella, his name is Lucasaur, he kind of snarls. "Right then, it's a deal. Now let's do this then." And then Kwando looks over at you and he says, "Did you want to say anything before we get this going?"
Nope. How are you with the hand-to-hand combat?
Good enough.
That doesn't make me feel very confident. Okay. Which one do you want to go after?
these are the things that you're able to notice. Okay, they're probably a little ways. One fella you do not see at all. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just hide him completely.
Hey.
Okay.
Not fair.
But everybody can see him. He's just a little shadowed, shaded. The other two, you can see he's probably about the same distances away from the table as you are. Okay, one is a big brute fella, and the one is the main Lucasaur. He's the main fella. Okay, let's do this. Let's roll for initiative and see who goes first.
Which one are we going after?
I would like to go over to get the littler one, but I don't see him right now. And that's what I'm afraid of. Make sure he doesn't get the blade.
Yeah, well, we're not going first.
Oh, really?
What?
Awesome. Cool. Let me go ahead and try this out. I might as well just build my confidence in it. Enter. What did you roll?
5.
Nice. 5 plus your prime.
It's 9.
9. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's better than 5. Cool.
Not by much.
And I'm not even gonna put them in there and stuff. They're gonna go ahead and go in between the turns. Okay. So, Kwando beat it.
Oh, that was for Kwando? Okay.
Yeah, that was Kwando's.
I thought that was like the bad guys.
No.
Don't you sit there talking to me? Come on.
Yeah, we have a cat. Okay. Kwando is gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. No, I'll do 5. Right there, he is at the table and stuff. He is like ready to go. I think he's just gonna go ahead and prepare his actions and get ready to kind of just start fighting whoever comes close. Okay. It's gonna go over to you, but first Lucasaur kind of charges over. He kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he stops right here. Kwando goes to try to attack at him.
He's not close enough though.
No, he is not close enough. No, Lucasaur is going to charge and he's going to knock the table. It's going to go ahead and roll for an attack on that table. Shouldn't be too bad. He knocks it, the table tips, and the blade falls to the ground. Okay, I'm going to try to kind of draw. I should probably make a token for the knife.
See who has it.
If I can get to work. Let's see. New token. Okay. Yes. Save. There it is. Cool. The token's right here, right next to him. Okay. He's going to use an action to go get it, but Kwando is going to charge at him. And Kwando just jumps on him and then just starts swinging away at him. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll that out. Ooh, that 20.
Yes.
So Kwando is just pounding on this guy as he's going to pick up the blade and stuff. And this guy has a pretty burly back and everything. And then he is going to go ahead and take... Oof. Good job.
Not 20 is going to be a roll.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? End this initiative like right now or what? Like, let's do this, this, and this, and this. She's only a level. You're only level 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Level 3. We're gonna be playing level 2 for almost ever. It'll be here soon. It'll be here soon. Cool. So he just starts pounding away at him and stuff. So that was. I'm gonna actually count up his actions. Okay. First action, he charged over. And then he was preparing an action. He was going to prepare to attack him once he got close enough. So he had to do another movement to draw closer for that attack. So I'm going to use 1. He still has some partial movement because he only used 2 more spaces, I believe. Okay. And then he used 1 to attack. That's where he got the crit. And then he is going to go ahead and grapple him. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll, and he'll roll against his thing. I had to get more D20s, man. I got it. Cool.
I got some.
Got him down. Ooh, let me see what it is. Okay. Kwando tries to grapple him and stuff, and then he kind of just pushes back, and he just pushes him and stuff back, okay? Lucasaur pushes him back. So Lucasaur's actions are a challenge. Movement Then he went to go and knock the table.
Yeah, he attacked.
And then he went to go do a minor action, go pick up the blade that was right next to him. I don't know if it's a minor or if it's a
Yeah,
action.
it's probably a minor action.
Minor.
Pick up object.
Okay,
Right?
boom, pick up object, what's called. And then what's called try to grapple him. He is going to go ahead and try to, he's going to have the blade. He's going to throw it, that's an action, to the fella to the back that you don't see.
Oh, so he did successfully get the blade.
Yes. I don't know if I should grab for that, roll for that.
'Cause
But I
he's
think that's an
being
attack of
attacked.
opportunity, though, too, isn't it? If he's trying to grab an item with Kwando next to him.
Mm-hmm.
God. So Kwando uses those actions, boom. But now he has his other 4 again. Yeah, he's going to try to just attack him again. Kwando is going to just... I'm becoming a multiple person. Kwando is just going to go...
He gets knocked off, but he just jumps up and then attacks.
And then Kwando kind of slides back on the ground a little bit, and then his fist comes sling back, and then he slides and he slashes with his claws across this Luskar's face. So he's going to attack him, give himself boost it with a damage, and give himself an advantage on this attack. I'm trying to help you out. Cool.
You give yourself advantage.
Yes, you're right. Okay, there we go. So that is going to be another 2 damage right there.
Boom.
He slashes him across the face. Okay, as Luxor picks up the blade, and then he is kind of looking bewildered a little bit. And then, if I throw the blade, will I get an attack of opportunity? Thankfully, I have the rule book, which is hard to get to with all my stuff here. So attack of opportunities. Like I said, we're I wish we were better at knowing the rules, but it feels like we haven't been playing much, even though we play every week. There it is. You already got it? Did you beat me? So let's see.
It just says attack.
Yeah, attack. Opportunity attack.
Oh, is it opportunity attack?
Yeah, or
Because I'm getting a lot. Okay. Disengage.
it's okay. For like I said, we're kind of like learning it, getting used to it. I think it's just muscle memory. Like every single time I have to like look up a rule and remember how it works. So opportunity attacks triggers a creature that you can see within melee range, uses its movement to leave your melee range, stands up from prone, or picks up an item from the ground, or takes the object action, which I am taking the object action. Dang! I'm assuming the object action is throw. Object action. We need some help. Hopefully we'll have people commenting in our page being like, hey, you have to do that. Yeah, so
The next page.
yeah. I got a cat attacking me, man. Gosh, I sweat. I'm like kicking my own butt. No, object. It probably is under the actions, I would assume. Actions and reactions, taking an object, offensive, defensive. I think it might be in there. Oh, let's see if you guys find it before us. I know there's like a list of, I think it's like minor actions that would probably be under an action. I could be completely wrong. It might be under minor actions. Because I mean, like pulling out a potion is a minor action. I think it's a minor action, but I think that's an object action. Additional minor actions, you can spend 1 action point to perform minor actions again. Okay, blah blah blah. Once per turn, you can perform 2 of the following actions without spending what's called dice of actions.
Here we go. Object. Drink a potion. Locker unlocked. Trickery. Transfer an item to or from a creature. throw an item to a location you can see 5 spaces away.
Wow, man. Gosh, then he can't. He can't do it. He's gonna get clobbered by Kwando, and then he's gonna lose. Dang it.
He could try to attack Kwando.
Jeez.
That's the knife.
I know, he does have the knife. You're right. Might as well. Let's do this. So he used move action.
Attack.
I hate playing D&D DC 20.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Cool. Move. He moved.
How dare you?
He went to.
Which evil word? Have some chocolate.
He moved. He went and he kicked the table. Okay. He then
Picked up.
Picked up the those are minor actions and stuff, and then he I think did he attack Kwando back? No, he didn't.
No, not yet. But he's going to attack right now.
No, he has 2 actions. You're right. Cool. He has an attack. Let's do this. Let's slash him up. Let's go ahead and let me see what he can. Cool. He's gonna go ahead and attack him and stuff. And let's go ahead and roll my dice out.
That's Kwando's last action.
Because Kwando used
3.
3 of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me remember that. We need those trackers. We need those like.
Did you remember to add your power up? Because you powered it up. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So he is gonna go ahead and he's gonna throw the blade. He's like, and then he quickly just knows he needs to get a defensive position.
So question, because he's right next to him, does he take disadvantage?
What do you mean?
For like a thrown object.
He's not gonna throw the object now. He's gonna go ahead and just attack Kwando, I think.
Okay, so he can use it just as like a dagger attack instead of a thrown dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Let's go ahead and slash him out. I feel like he's not gonna be that good though. I'm afraid. That's what always happens to me as a DM. I was like, okay, let's do this. I have a knife. But Kwando did more damage, and he was like just fisting.
Yeah, well, Kwando is apparently better in a fist fight than what he had originally let on.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and give him a advantage on this roll. Go. 1 and 2. That is going to be a 13, which is just a basic hit on Kwando.
You don't know Kwando's character, but you do.
I do. Okay.
And that's his turn.
Yep, that's it. It's your go.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna come running in.
Okay.
Did I use 2 move actions?
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The table's flipped over, so it's not really there anymore. Okay, it's to the side over here. Okay, he has the knife.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to. So it's 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast my Hunter's Mark upon him.
Gotcha.
And then can I hit him at an angle like that, or?
You probably do need to move. I think that was what? How many spaces? Come on, right here.
1, 2, 3. It was 5 spaces.
Right there.
No, 'cause I only have 5 movement.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
You can see like the slash mark that goes across Kwando's chest and stuff. This guy seems pretty skilled with this blade. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you know what? What the heck? I'll move a little bit closer.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack. Okay, and since I have Hunter's Mark on him, I get advantage.
Yep.
On that attack, that first attack. Oh.
Nice.
He's gone. That's a nat 20.
That goes to Let me just fudge the every. It was a bad idea to have him go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nat 20. Okay, so you're basically not using. You're using your hand. Okay, so that obviously.
No, I'm doing a kick because it's cooler when a girl does like a spinning kick.
Okay, so what was the roll together? Yeah, it is
like,
cooler when a girl.
25.
25. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a brutal hit.
Yeah.
So that is you would just subtract one. I believe. Yeah, you subtract one because you're not skilled in.
Martial attacks?
Yeah, I would imagine. I forget what the roll is and stuff. Basically, like, yeah, I mean, when you do a regular hit, it doesn't do a damage. You have an ability that allows you to.
I thought that was only at the novice level.
No, I think that's like unless you're a monk. I don't think that you can do damage. You know what I mean? Because
Oh, right.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but it's 2 for the nat 20, right?
Yep.
And then it's 2 because it would have been 5 total. It would have been 3 for the brutal, right? So
Yep.
it's 4 damage, and it ignores PDR. And then there is a D8 help die on him now for the next attack made against the target before the start of your next turn. But I'm just gonna come running in and like do this spinning kick, trying to kick the dagger out of his hand and just like kick him in the face at the same time. I have military training from my backstory, so
Has nothing to do with your stats.
no.
It's just story.
But this means that
Gosh.
I know how to do hand-to-hand combat fighting against creatures that are much larger than myself.
Yep.
So.
Okay. How much damage on him?
4.
4 damage. Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I wasn't prepared for this one. Oh my gosh.
I was scared coming into this. He's like,
Yeah.
so you know, like this might not go so well for you, and like I'm in a grumpy mood, and it's getting all wrong.
I know.
Well, it didn't help. Like Kwando hit a nat 20 first roll.
And
So,
yeah, nat 20
then
as
I hit
well.
nat 20,
And
yeah.
my roll was like
Average.
a 7 and a 10.
Yeah.
And he had a knife too, which, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I should have let them go first too. Cool. You just come flying forward and stuff, and you just kick him across the face, okay? And I don't know, he kind of like looks at you and he's kind of like, he's like smiling because he has the knife, and then you just do like a heel.
Like this jump spin kick and
yeah, and it just he just
face.
falls onto the ground, okay, and he is knocked unconscious. The blade goes falling right here, and the two fellas, one fella kind of steps forward a little bit. And he's like, "What the heck?" And then the other guy climbs up and he's like, "No, don't tell me it's over already." Dang it!
I told you it belongs to no one.
See, what did I say? Kwando kind of looks at you. See?
I just like this bow.
Yeah. Don't worry, the DM will get you later.
The DM wiped the floor with me the last few sessions, so
yeah,
it's
you're right.
time.
Geez. Wando kind of looks over at you and stuff, and then he kind of says, "Well,
that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That was it. As long as we take one down, and he's knocked out. So as long as one person is knocked out, then that's it. That's part of the agreement for the Jabbers.
Oh.
You knock one person down and stuff. I really didn't. I probably could have put him up a lot higher than what he was. But it is.
Well, if they had all three been able to engage, then it would have been a little bit different of a story. But
oh yeah.
Since we were able to knock him down in the first round, that did make quite a bit of a difference.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's keep going with the story. I gotta pull it out of my bummy. We're just.
He didn't expect it to end this quickly. He didn't expect us to win.
Please them later. They'll probably. Cool. With that, you guys go ahead and retreat back over toward your area where you guys are staying. Okay. Kwando, not Kwando. Toggle is upstairs, laughing. He's like up above this little arena thing and stuff. And he's kind of laughing as it's happening and stuff like that. He's kind of like jeering these guys as they're going over toward helping their friend out. Kwando looks back and he points at Lucasaur and he says, "We had a deal. I expect you to keep it and not to leave." Okay. And then you and him kind of leave out to the main chamber area. He kind of waves over toward the, gosh, no, I'm gonna bring over the other man. Let's see if I have it. Hey, space, yep, dude. Cool. He waves over to the barkeep and stuff. To, I don't know, Seamuck.
Mm-hmm.
He waves over towards Seamuck and stuff, and then Seamuck comes over and he brings over a drink for you guys, okay? And he says, "Well done. I thought that would have been done for you. You can hold your own, though." He kind of, like I said, he's a little lower than you guys and stuff, okay? And Toggle kind of comes in and stuff, and he kind of goes to a table and starts eating some food, okay? But yeah, you guys are successful, and you have this agreement with these them and stuff that they belong. They owe him. They owe Kwando a agreement.
Right.
So basically, he's like, so, and then he sits down. So Kwando sits down with you. What should we do then? This may be beneficial for us. Toggle kind of stampers over and stuff, and he has a plate of like meat that he's kind of just chewing and just listening.
They could probably more easily gain a captive, yes? Is it still our plan?
Our plan is to get somebody that is like a bookkeeper for the Drow.
Right.
They will know what the city of Mesmerism is all about. They will know the layouts, they will know the entrances, they will know ways to maybe possibly get in a little bit better.
Right.
That's what our plan is, if you all agreed with that. And then he kind of looks over at Toggle, and Toggle kind of just says, "Of course we're agreed with that. Now are we gonna get going or what?"
Yeah. Well, we have to wait for the third guy to regain consciousness.
Yeah, he kind of like, they take him up to his room and stuff, and they're kind of bandaging him up and stuff from that battle. Okay, that quick battle.
Overwhelmingly decisive battle.
Now, the question is, so we are going to go down to the mouth of Methdoom, and there will be the outpost. There will be a line of traders trading many different species, many different creatures, caged and everything. What we are planning on doing is taking Lucasaur. We obviously can't trade Lucasaur, but we can use him for something. Don't know what you're thinking, but he has a close deal with the Drow.
Yes,
Sure of it.
They spend a lot of time down here.
Yes, they do.
So they probably know their way in and out of that trading hall very well. Yes?
Yeah.
So they probably would know how things time out and flow and like who's who, and they'd probably have a pretty good idea of a target.
Correct.
And they might know how to get close to that target.
Well, I'll leave it up to you to talk to Lucasaur and get that information from him. Sure, I'm not very charismatic. Kind of like leans over and grabs a drink that was sitting on the table before he got there and just chugs it down and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like looks at his scar mark across his chest, and he like grabs some napkins and some stuff and just starts putting it on top of it.
Do you want me to use medicine check for you?
No, I'll be fine. It's not bleeding. So.
There's a rusty knife.
I, I would not. I would never give it a resting. Yeah. Toggle kind of looks at you. He's like, I can tag along. Might as well regroup into this group that I'm somewhat in. He kind of looks at Kwando a little bit.
Yeah, we are kind of a little ragtag group, aren't we?
Yes.
And now we've got 3 more unwilling participants.
Well, I don't think that they would go any farther. I wouldn't trust them as much as I would trust you could trust myself. They are in it for the gold. They don't have any heart. Per se.
Yeah, well, that's what we thought about you too.
And then he drinks the rest of his drink. He puts it down on the table and he says, I'm willing to take my chances with you.
I think we're all kind of throwing in together. Anyway, yeah, so go talk with them.
Cool. As you're walking over in that direction and stuff, what's his name? Seema kind of whistles over to you and he says, if you need anything, just let me know. I know you guys will be going down to the Methdoom, the mouth of Methdoom. It's very dangerous, and I have something for you if you have a willing trade. Just a heads up.
I could definitely use some kind of like halfway decent disguise and some. Oh wait, I have med kits. It would be so helpful if I actually paid attention to what I had in my inventory sometimes.
That's like DM's like frustration sometimes. It's like, why? I gave them that item and they didn't even use it.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I have all sorts of. Anyway,
So is there something that you would like to trade? I mean, I collect a lot of things from these travelers. They seem to need rooms but don't always have money. They usually spend it on a lot of drink and food and forget that they have to owe a debt for their rooms, which actually you probably will be owing a debt for your room as well. It's going to be 100 copper or 1 gold piece.
yeah, I have a gold piece. There you go.
He takes it. All right then. Make sure to keep him fed, and I'll give him the. And he points over to Kwando. He says, "I'll make sure to help him out with his little owie." Yeah. You can see as you look back at Kwando, somebody kind of stumbling around, and he kind of steps up and he punches him in the face. Oof.
Yeah, alright, so we're gonna head up.
Yep, you guys are heading up. Okay. Yeah, he has equipment or any objects and stuff that you would need. I'm willing to give you a special item, a weapon, if you want to craft yourself a weapon for next session. And then you can go ahead and add that to your inventory. And I'll cut you for a cost of, we'll do 3 silver pieces. Okay?
Okay.
For a weapon that you want to craft. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'll have to look through the weapons list and everything.
Okay. You start making your way. Oh no, there's another toggle. He's from another universe for time. Or cool. You guys start making your guys' way down the upstairs. You guys make your way upstairs, crossing through a lot of the tents. You're hearing a lot of chipper chapper, a lot of creatures and animals and stuff. You can see within some of the tented areas some creatures that are encaged or chained up. You can hear like a giant beast-esque creature like moving behind one of the tents and banging and trying to rip to break free and stuff. Okay, and one of the fellas, similar to the ones that you had fought earlier, step out and stuff, and then he kind of then steps past you and goes down and stuff. So like I said, these are traders. They catch things and they sell them, and they kind of keep them wherever they need to keep them as they're descending into the Laggard Eye. You continue on until finally you make it to where the tent in which these fellows were. Okay? And they kind of... Let me go ahead and throw them up on there. Let me throw one of them up on there. Like a sword. There you are. You can see as you step in through the tent... Or no, you're at the end of the tent and stuff, but it looks to be like roped tied on the inside. Okay? As you step over. I'll allow you to roll for if you want to roll for anything, but you're welcome to just talk and go through it.
Okay.
Like outside of it.
I might try to be stealthy for a minute and just listen. See if they're saying anything. Try to get kind of an idea of who these people are.
Nice.
Okay. Non-nat 21.
But they're not nat 21. Well done. You can hear them talking. They're talking in 2 different languages. They're talking in Underdark, and then every once in a while they're just switching their languages over, and they're changing just a couple words here and there. Okay. They're saying things like, one of them is kind of yelling at the others, and he said, "You should have been faster. You should have been quick. Where were you guys? Leaving. That's the last time that I trust you idiots." And then he kind of just, you can hear him snarling, and it's called the Drow. I could have had my presence known. I would have been something more than just a stupid traitor on these laggardives. And he snarls. He says, "Now we're gonna figure our way out of this. I will take my time and mind my own for now." And then you can hear him stomping through the tent, and he stomps to the back area of the tent. You hear flaps opening and closing. Okay.
Knock knock.
Well, and with that, let's go ahead and do Mr. Tekken and Mr. Lucan. "Oh, guessing it's you, Fire Girl."
Yes, it is I. Can we come in?
Well, the one walks over and unropes the tent, and it opens, flaps open up, and you guys enter in. Tago kind of looks over you, and he kind of like smirks and stuff. It's like, "Okay, don't worry." He's like super shorter than most of the others. He's trying to look hard. He's trying to look.
He's like, what, waist high to me?
Yeah, he's waist high.
It's like a little chihuahua dog.
Yeah, as you kind of step in, he quickly just like passes in front of you and starts like picking at things and looking through stuff. The other fella kind of like, "What the heck?"
Don't mind him, he does that.
Yeah.
Hi. You said to say hi if I wanted to say hi, right?
What the fuck were you talking about?
When we first got here.
No, it was, what's his name? Lucasaur. We owe you something, he owes you something. We don't owe you much. It's between you and Lucasaur. He will go with you down, and he has to make that agreement with Kwando.
Yes, but the agreement was for all of you, correct?
The other one chimes in, and he's like, "Oh, I don't think that was the agreement."
That's too bad. We could use a man of your talents.
My talents? They didn't show off any talents. They just like were there, and then they lost.
Oh, the little guy was very stealthy. I had no clue where you were. Most of the time.
He nods his head, like, "Yeah, thanks."
And I mean, I'm a pretty observant person.
You can tell that they're kind of pushing that agreement. So it was probably a full agreement for all 3 of them that they as a group owe Kwando. Okay? But like I said, Kwando is too kind of like a little not to say tipsy or drunk or whatever, but he's just a little tipsy from the battle and all the movement that he's like not able to kind of communicate very well. So you are the one that's going to have to step on some feet
Mm-hmm.
if you want anything done. And you have to figure out what you want to do and stuff for them.
Well, like I said,
Yeah, we got things to do around here. Yeah, we got things to do. We gotta make sure that things get kept well. You can take Luxor with you and just have it.
Oh, no,
He'll
no,
come
no.
back to us or whatever you need. If you need to get into,
You all three will be coming with us.
They kind of. You would.
Hey, fair is fair. You're the one who set the challenge and agreed to our terms.
You're gonna have to roll for an influence. Thanks. Oh, nice.
4. Hey, Tahoe, you want to say anything?
Hmm? He kind of like looks over at you and then he accidentally hits over a pot and it breaks. Oh, yeah. The big guy looks and he's like, we're gonna have to pay for that, aren't we? He says, yeah. Gosh, let me get a toggle. I'm gonna say this. Here's my idea. You guys agree to what she's telling you. He kind of raises his hand to you, Zira. You agree to her, and he's gonna roll a help die for you, and you're gonna roll again. Okay. You find my D8. You find my D8. Just find my D8. Thank you very much. Nice. You're welcome.
Yes.
You can agree to her. He kind of like is like not looking at them, but he passes through them, and then he kind of is like just picking up stuff, and then kind of just like climbing on the table, and then what's called, and they're kind of growling and getting mad, and he says, "And you're gonna do what she says, all right? We have a plan, and we need it be done. You understand?" And he kicks some of the stuff and the cups and plates and stuff. And you can see a little bit of a fume of a black mist that starts to like disintegrate off of his back through his cloak, and they kind of like eerily kind of look at him, and then he turns around and he kind of like has a snarly face on him and stuff, and his eyes are like shifted and strange, and they kind of back up into you a little bit as they're looking at him. Okay, this is not right, but fine. And they kind of sit down, and it says, what do you want then?
Should we wait for Lucason?
Lucason is with us. Whatever you say to us, you'll say to him. Dog kind of climbs off the table, dusts himself off, picks up, puts his hood back on, and starts picking through stuff again.
Well,
he finds a piece of meat and he takes it over to the stove and he puts it in it, cook it up.
I couldn't help but overhear that you guys are wanting to make your mark down here.
What's it to you? Is that part of the agreement? Make something of these.
But it could be mutually beneficial. Tell me, how long has it been since anyone down here stood up to the Drow?
The other one like laughed. The brown, lighter, younger one laughs like, "What do you want from us? You serious?"
Deadly.
He says, "No way. We'll all be dead. We might as well dig ourselves a grave."
I fought the Drow and survived.
That's a hard one because you want to fight the Drow and you want them to fight with you.
No, I don't want them to fight. I'm just, I have.
I'm like kind of like scared now.
No. What we propose is to steal something right from under the Drow's noses. Now that would get people talking. The group that dared defy the Drow.
I don't think that the Drow would like to be mocked in that way.
Oh, no. Not publicly.
You think we would get away with it? They would see us. They would know exactly who it was.
How? Here's some stuff.
The bigger one looks over at the littler one.
You know things that others don't. You are top level traders, are you not?
We have to bring something to him.
Of course. I'm sure we can come up with something.
Either a creature or a person. Some rarity of a...
I look over at Toggle. Nah.
They wouldn't take me. Kind of says. Maybe a creature might be beneficial. We'd have to catch it.
I think we can handle that.
Alright then. We catch something. You use my friend. He puts his hand on the little guy. My friend is still what you want to steal from the Drow. And our names stay far, far away from the Drow's lips.
Oh, from the Drows, yes. But from the city of Sesum Stool, you will be legends.
One looks at the other. We'll talk to Lucasaur. If that's what he wants, then that's what we will do. But we pretty much don't have much of a choice, do we?
Nope.
Right then. Cool. If you guys are enjoying the show, like and subscribe. Somebody recommended I should do that.
Don't forget to hit the little bell.
Yeah, we do this every week and stuff on Wednesday nights. I feel like we do more story than we do what's common.
Yeah.
More battle. I usually surprise her with battle. Like, she's not when it's like, oh yeah, we have the battle now.
Thank you for the hearts.
Cool. And with that, they kind of walk you out to the tent and stuff. Okay? And you are good.
Cool. It's a good thing that Toggle helped me with that influence. Good job, Toggle.
I think I'm gonna go rest up.
I think we should all probably rest up.
Yeah. We'll rest up. With that, we will go ahead and make a weapon if you want to make a weapon, or what else there is. I don't know if I want to give you a magical item. I maybe can give you. Just make an item and stuff, and then maybe we'll add magical properties if we choose to.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
A ring that has a blinding light, so that way I can blind all of my enemies.
From that battle and stuff, you were able to gain from it. I think there's somewhat of a gold reward. We'll go ahead and give you 3 gold pieces. Okay.
Okay. We're just gonna use all of that to pay for our stay here.
Mm-hmm. Well, the 1 gold piece paid for it all.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
That's nice.
Perfect timing.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We've enjoyed ourselves playing, and the battle was like a scorn. I try to,
Yeah, that was.
We had a battle, yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of nice having a somewhat easy battle this time, because like I've been going up against spiders and geists and more spiders, and yeah, I've been kind of having my butt handed to me pretty much every single week for the last few weeks. So it was kind of nice, like actually walking away with my head somewhat held high and not limping along the ground saying, I've got 2 health left, I've got 1 health, I need to rest or I'm dead.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, Kwando did all the work, so.
Yeah, well, I helped to the
yeah.
But yeah, no, he did do a very good job.
Yeah, be prepared. You might as well rest up as much as you can, because yeah, once you guys start going down, it's going to be an interesting adventure and stuff. So
well, I have to be able to take like a full rest, because I have no rest points left, and I've got nothing left. Nothing.
Didn't you get a long rest? A long rest, a full rest?
It was a long, but I don't think it was a full.
It was a full rest.
Then how come I didn't get my group points and stuff?
I don't know why. I think I kind of like confused you by saying a long rest rather than a full rest.
Yeah, because it was like
The rest are
I could
complicated.
use my rest points, but I couldn't get them back, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
They didn't replenish.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay,
no,
so I
just
should have
replenish
everything.
yourself, because this next adventure is gonna be fun. Yeah. So join us as Zira continues to go down Lager Dive into the mouth of Methdoom, and then she'll have to get past the outposts of the Drow into the big city, and then make her way to Menzoberranzan, where she will finally get her vengeance. Well, she won't get. You're not looking for
No,
vengeance. You're
no,
looking to just
I'm looking.
scope out and figure
Yep,
out what family did what, killed your family,
yep.
and get and possibly. And Kwando's obviously looking for something in the city, and Toggle is kind of just you don't know what's going on with Toggle.
Yeah, Toggle's kind of his own
Yeah, he's his own person. Yeah, but yeah.
He is an enigma.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, somewhat every week and stuff. Usually every Wednesday nights and stuff. We usually run our game.
Yep.
So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.
Yep. Take care.
Bye.